Friends, do you know that 34 gigabytes of information is loaded in our brain every day? That is, a week's information of 238 gigabytes is loaded, and a year's information of 12,410 gigabytes is loaded, and if you are 20 years old, then 214,200 gigabytes of information is loaded, and with time, the brain's information is loaded. The internal data keeps on increasing. So after all, what is the capacity of your brain? The storage capacity of your brain, meaning, like we store data in a hard drive. Our brain, which is made up of the 200 million eurozone, is connected with each other by more than 10,000 bridges, which are called synapses. More than 1,000 new pulses are transmitted every single second. Street glass perfect 2 billion neurons in them 1,000 impulse every second. It's traveling, our brain can freely store millions of TV shows. But are we using the brain like this? Are we using the brain at full capacity? According to a survey, 65% of the population uses only 10% of their brain. You must have seen many such faxes or posts. Whenever a sound is stored in the brain from the eardrum. In the same way, after eating any food, its taste also comes. When tons of receptors transmit the information about the taste of that food to the state of record tax in the house of the brain, our brain is doing many things at the same time. For example, if you are watching a movie, then at that time you are registering its visuals, registering the sound of the movie. The meaning is clear, more than 10% of the brain remains active in an activity. With the help of magnetic resonance imaging, this common brain imaging technique, the activity of the brain can be measured, from which we came to know that our brain is active all the time. Even while sleeping, but some part of the brain is respected. That is, we are not making full use of it. So if you use 100% brain, then you will become superhuman. You must have noticed this thing, that any time you use computer processor in 100% utilization, it will be overheat. And then eventually it will shut down, that is, your system will shut down. So, if we are able to use 100% of our brain, then due to this overutilization, our brain also gets overheat due to overstress. Human brain generates so much power during information transfer. That might light a light bulb, but by running this brain's light at 100% capacity, the 100 million neurons in the brain will generate electrical signals of maximum capacity, and overheating, your brain's fuse will blow. Yes, because of this shock. You will faint, I know, you must have seen many videos. Learn to use your brain in 100% capacity, or else this video will teach how to use 100% brain, but scientifically that's not possible. You can slow down your brain capacity, you can increase it slowly. Like any other organ, a basic requirement is to focus on a balanced diet first if you want to improve your brain health. You have to consume food products like vegetables, pulse, whole grain minutes, olive oil or even coconut oil in the diet, which is very beneficial in the building of brain cells. Plus any machine can always run smooth, so it has to be kept active. In the same way, if the capacity of the brain is to be increased, then it needs regular exercise or activities. It is very easy and fast for the brain to learn new things. The brain is always multitasking, like brain bleeding, heart rate, blood pressure. Controls these things together. If the computer is fast at doing logical things in computation, the brain is better at interpreting outside words and coming up with new ideas. Even if we talk about storage capacity, then according to a 2017 article by Force, Hewlett-Packard Enterprise, this software company, has created the world's largest single-memory computing system, with a total storage of about 160 terabytes, which is enough for the brain. Nothing compares to 2.5 petabytes of capacity. But how many years will it be like Apollo 11, from which we were able to reach the moon? The memory of its operating system was only 64 kilobytes, which is much less than the memory of today's digital toaster. So when we have advanced so much in technology in a few years, will we be able to beat our brain in the future? According to Masayoshi Son, CEO of SoftBank, by 2047 we will reach the face of technical singularity. Technical singularity means an era where intelligence means super intelligent machines will run the world. Friends, if you have learned something new from this video, then subscribe to the channel and like the video. Thank you.